Expect a mix of sun and clouds on Friday with some stray showers possible. Good Thursday night, East Tennessee. David Aldrich, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. Well, you can see from the Ultimate Doppler Radar, we are dry. The Ultimate Doppler Radar presented by A1 Fincham Heating and Cooling, focused on customer satisfaction. They won't quit until you're happy and are prepared to get the job done right the first time. Go to a1fincham.com and you can see a couple of sprinkles, maybe a few showers in northern Georgia, and that may be where we see more activity, at least tonight through tomorrow morning, but there's a possibility that stray showers may make it into our region, and I had to modify the forecast as such. But most of the clouds appear to be well to the south of Interstate 40, hovering around the mountains of North Carolina, especially this evening. Bigger picture shows a few showers have made it near the Atlanta area, but pretty much a quiet evening for most, if not all, around East Tennessee. High temperature today was 1 degree higher than I expected. I expected 82, and 83 was the actual high, and that matches the normal for this time of year. Record from 1998 goes back quite some ways, but 96 the record high. 82 was the high, though, in Oak Ridge. It was significantly cooler in the plateau in the 70s. Crossville, for example, 75. La Follette hit 79, as did Morristown today, while they were in the lower 80s from Tellico Plains to Athens earlier this afternoon. 85 Chattanooga, 85 Charlotte, and we saw a high in Memphis of 82. By the way, the Tennessee-Florida game, the big game at the Swamp, as we all know, happens at 7 o'clock on Saturday, but did you know it's on ESPN? Hashtag Go Big Orange. Of course, we're seeded number 11. We're 2-0. They have a loss from Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, where this game's being played. I'm expecting low 80s to cool back to low 70s, but with a sunset 35 minutes after the game starts. We'll see more, obviously, darkness, but 40% chance, sadly. We got some showers and storms. Most of that may occur before the game. Might happen between 4, 5, and 6 p.m. Let's hope it trails off to about a 20% chance of rain for the second half. That's my anticipation. As we get closer to sunset, a lot of this will begin to fade away in Florida. Meanwhile, Lee is continuing its track further north. We've got Margot in the upper right of your screen, and where you see some red on the bottom right, really the makings of what could soon be Nigel. Nigel's the next name on the list from the Hurricane Center. But if we focus just on Lee for a moment, look at the wave heights, over 40 feet. 42 feet by early estimations here at the center of this hurricane. And you can see the waves are extending all the way toward the shore, where they're going to have rip currents and beach erosion at a minimum along the Carolina coast and all the way up toward Maine. But here are the spaghetti plots. Most of them move right between, say, Maine and Nova Scotia. So you're looking at like a 7-10 split between Maine and Nova Scotia, and that seems to be the trend. And this pretty much is reflected pretty well with the Hurricane Center's cone, because as of this evening, you can see now that we've hit past 8 o'clock, this is the most recent cone that they have. And it does show as a strong tropical storm making landfall by Saturday afternoon. Notice this is not, I repeat, not a Category 5 hurricane like it was a week ago tonight. Thursday night, Friday, last week, this was 165 miles per hour. This was a monster. And now, I mean, maybe it's anticlimactic, but now this is likely to make landfall as a strong tropical storm. Don't want to mitigate or weaken the idea that this is going to be a big deal up there, but it could have been a whole lot worse if this storm had maintained that type of strength and intensity, which is not the case. Here's the Futurecast here. Also shows Florida. Keeping an eye on the swamp. What goes up must come down. This is 12:30 on midday Saturday. And look at Florida. Put an arrow there. Around Gainesville, there'll be some showers in the area. That's 7 o'clock. That's kickoff time. And by that time, what is left of Lee will be moving across over land and weakening as it moves northward. But there's Margot moving away too. But generally the showers will likely move on before the second half really gets underway. Slice of nice today. We had that. We're going to have a feel-good tomorrow outside of a few stray showers, but the rain chances will continue to multiply heading into Saturday and sadly Sunday. If we talk about the Storm Prediction Center maps for tomorrow, they don't have any thunder here, but there is some isolated severe storm threats from Lubbock to San Antonio down toward Laredo. And if you head back here, things look pretty quiet, although I wouldn't say it's all that dry. Thunder comes back in on Saturday. Nothing severe on this map, but much of the Midwest of the country under the general thunderstorm coloring of light green, and that does encompass most of southeast Kentucky as well as East Tennessee for us on Saturday. Now here's the Futurecast. You tell me when the rain is going to move in. I mean, it's pretty spotty, as you might see even a hint overnight tonight. There's 7 o'clock, maybe toward Chattanooga. Tomorrow morning, there's a little trough that could kickstart a few isolated showers tomorrow afternoon. And some of this may be just model noise. Maybe some of it is just flashes of green that don't verify. But there will be the potential for a few stray showers. And the focal point will be Nashville by Saturday morning. And it spins back in here as we head into the afternoon. So be prepared to use the umbrella this weekend. And it continues on Sunday morning. And we're hopeful it'll continue its way out of here by Sunday afternoon. But it's not a guarantee. I think the bulk of the rain will be in the Smokies by the afternoon Sunday. All right, here's the Valley Planner. Lows tonight should be in the upper 50s, about 59. That's 3 degrees below the average, which is now 62. Fog may not be an issue everywhere. In fact, it doesn't look like it appears much anywhere except the Smokies and maybe the foothills, if this were to verify tomorrow around 7 a.m. and 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, where there may be a little bit of fog still to be found. All right, here's tonight. We're down to 59, mostly clear, more scattered clouds well south of Interstate 40. Tonight we're down to 53 in Oneida, 54 in Crossville and Jamestown, Morristown, Hamlin County, Cock County, Newport, 58. About 58 for Pigeon Forge, Sevierville, 59 in Maryville. Looking for highs tomorrow in the upper 70s from Crossville, Wartburg, and 80 for La Follette, about 80 for Tazewell. Looking for a mix of sun and clouds in southeast Kentucky, although fog will greet you again in Middlesboro, a.k.a. Crater City. Barberville, about 80 for a high temperature tomorrow. Friday, 82 in Oak Ridge. Expecting 84 in Knoxville. Some stray showers may still be milling around. 82 Athens and Morristown. And last but not least, heading into the Smokies, about 77 towards Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, 83 Newport, and 83 or so around Greenville. So those are the high temperatures. Should say around 77 for Greenville, high temperatures. So it's going to be a little cooler again in the plateau, where they're persistently in the 70s for again tomorrow. Here's your Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast for Knoxville, East Tennessee. 84 tomorrow, 83 on Saturday, a 60% chance, big jump in rain, and it will continue Saturday night. 40% on Sunday, with most of it moving east for the second half of the day. And then I really think Monday is a slice of nice again, too, because we're in the mid-50s Monday night. Lots of sunshine, maybe some scattered clouds, but I think Tuesday a little bit brighter, and overnight lows in the upper 50s to near 60 degrees. By the way, you can keep track of it all using the Captain Accurate Weather app. I believe it's in here somewhere. I believe it's in there. It is keep you and your family safe. Just search Captain Accurate, the 2 words, at the App Store and Google Play. You get all the National Weather Service alerts, plus 3 extra alerts, plus lightning, and you can have storm tracking capabilities when it does start to storm. Well, my name is David Aldridge. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate, so weather doesn't surprise you. We'll see you here next time. Take care.